The Birds Fall Down by Rebecca West, dramatised for radio by Melissa Murray, with Sarah Jane Holm as Laura, John Carlyle as Count Dyakonov, and Kenneth Cranham as Kamensky. Episode 1.
Edward, I am writing to my mother. May I send her your warm regards?
Certainly.
She is ill?
Toothache can be very painful, no doubt.
It is not toothache. She only writes that in her letters not to worry me, though of course I do worry. I have decided to visit her for a fortnight. I am thinking of taking Laura with me to Paris.
I think it a bad atmosphere for the child.
Child? I'm not a child.
It would be good for my parents to see one of their grandchildren this year. You can't expect me to take either of the boys. It's summer, it's cricket, and they are so English, so very much your children. But Laura... Besides, she's not a child. At 18, she could be married.
Oh, don't be ridiculous. I mean, really.
Ridiculous, ridiculous. It is my duty, Edward, to visit my father and mother. They are alone in Paris in exile. I have only seen them once since they arrived there. They are unhappy.
I don't think alone is quite the word. When we were there, the place was swarming with other Russians.
Swarming?
I've always had the greatest respect for your father. And when I said his apartment was swarming with other Russians, it was a compliment. A lesser man would be more cautious after appearing on so many terrorist death lists.
Everyone from every side is against him. The terrorists, the Tsar.
We all know he's entirely innocent of any wrongdoing. I still don't understand it. Of course, as Minister of Justice, he had to resign after the Grand Dukes were assassinated. But why the Tsar sent him into exile, that remains incomprehensible.
We are a strange people.
The riddle of Holy Russia.
Yes, Holy Russia.
Why don't you ring for some tea?
My parents are old, unhappy, in exile, and I will go to them, taking my daughter with me.
She is too young.
Oh. Laura?
How nice that you're home, Daddy.
Did you overhear our conversation?
I heard you talking. I wasn't listening. I was sitting behind the tree. Sorry.
Your mother wants you to go with her to Paris to visit your grandparents.
When? How soon can we go? My first real Parisian hat, just think, Daddy.
I trust you to take care of your mother. You must spare her any trouble you can. On that understanding, you may go. Now, if you'll both excuse me, I'll leave you to make your plans.
We will have some tea, I think. So, you want a hat. What kind?
I don't mind. I only said that. Mama,
I am so glad you are coming with me. No one is closer to a woman than her own daughter, her own blood. You will feel that one day.
Isn't it thrilling? I thought we'd missed the Paris train. Now that would have been a real adventure.
I believe I'm still seasick from the crossing. Oh, sit down, my darling, and close the window.
I love looking at the people. Why do you suppose anyone would travel with all those dogs? How long will it take us to get there? Are you comfortable? Would you like some cologne? Will Grandfather be there to meet us? I always think of him as being absolutely enormous, and Grandmother hopping about him like a little bird. Of course, that's because I haven't seen him for ages, not since I was a child.
I doubt whether he has shrunk, and it is only 3 years since you saw them when they visited London, before he was exiled.
You know perfectly well that 3 years is an eternity at my age. Daddy looked upset to see us go, didn't he?
And it will be Mr. Kamensky who will meet us at the other end. You must be very nice to him. He has been a great friend to your grandfather, loyal, when many turned their backs on him in his disgrace.
Well, I think it perfectly disgusting of the Tsar to blame Grandfather for what the terrorists did.
Do not say that to my father.
I think it.
My father would no more criticize the Tsar than he would criticize God. Oh, he would think you worse than a heathen if you did such a thing, and I would be blamed.
You're such a darling. I wish you didn't look so tired.
I am not tired.
Is Mr. Kamensky old and doddery, or is he young and liable to quote Pushkin all day long?
Don't you remember him? No? Well, he is neither young nor old, a calm, discreet man, religious, loyal, and so on. You did meet him once, I think.
Yes, but he probably has a beard. It's hard to remember someone's face if it's all muffled up. I'm glad Daddy only has a moustache. Aren't you?
Very glad. But perhaps you are right. I am a little tired. Maybe I will sleep for a while. Will you be all right, Laura, if I sleep?
Yes. I'll look out of the window and daydream. No, you sit still. It won't take me a moment to find Mr. Kamensky. We'll rush, get the luggage and come back for you.
I think it would be better if I came with you.
No, I'm supposed to be looking after you. Please.
Off you go.
Miss Laura?
Oh, hello. It's Mr. Kamensky, isn't it? Oh, what a lot of people.
Miss Laura.
Shall we go and find the luggage? My mother is waiting on the train.
Forgive me, I forgot that you would be... I brought some sweets, some chocolates for you.
I love chocolate. I think the luggage car is at the other end.
Piotr, our coachman, has gone to collect your luggage. Paris is a dangerous place, but especially for us Russians. There are terrorists, revolutionaries, who would consider it a great, great honor to harm anyone connected to Count Diakonov, your grandfather.
What do you mean?
Well, there are many who remember the work he did as a minister for the Tsar. They remember him, the scourge of the revolutionary movement. 3 times they tried to take his life in Russia. The last time, your mother's poor old English governess was killed.
No one ever told me that. How terrible.
It is not the kind of thing one tells a child. But you are no longer a child. No, indeed. You must understand the situation. You must help me to protect your family.
And you honestly think those people are here? In Paris?
Miss Laura, trust me. They are everywhere.
I will sit down in a moment, Papa. First, where is Mama?
We will have some tea, some good Russian tea. Not like that dreadful English dust they get from Ceylon and other outlandish places. It will comfort you. It will remind you of home. Laura, take this cup to your mother. Ah, your movements are graceful. I am relieved to see that. How well you would look at the top of a long, sweeping staircase. I see you standing there, ready for your first ball in a red ruby court dress. You would look so magnificent, superb.
Laura doesn't want to look magnificent. She is not interested in being superb. She wants affection. She is half English and very sentimental. She loves me. She loves me too much, I think. I think the love of one's children is a balm for the most terrible affliction. Where is my mother?
Sit down. She will be here in a moment, won't she, Grandfather?
Ah, yeah, I am indeed your grandfather. I say that with great happiness, great pride. We are joined by blood, a sacred bonds.
Where on earth is Grandmama? Can't you see how anxious to see her my mother is?
But why is she so anxious?
I hear her voice in the corridor. Oh, I cannot bear it.
What can't she bear? Why is there all this excitement?
Tanya.
Mother!
Don't speak of it.
Of what?
My appearance. I am an old woman at last. God has blessed me with this mortification. I, who was so vain.
Oh, Mother.
It is not so bad. Shh. These last few days I am much better.
But how can you be ill? So ill. You of all people.
Do you think she is ill? She is out of sorts, that is all. Oh, if only we were home in Russia.
He says that 20 times a day. Please, Tanya, I am very well. Except that I have bad toothache, and that makes me tired and nervous.
But you have told me nothing. Not a word of my favorite son-in-law. How is Edward?
Daddy's very well. He's very sorry not to be here with you. With us.
I am an innocent man, but perhaps before I die, I will commit some great sin which will merit all the suffering I have endured.
Nikolai, you must not think such things.
I cry out to thee with the voice of a prodigal. O merciful God, receive me, a penitent.
Tanya, you must put me to bed. I must sleep.
Yes, you must sleep. You will have the most delicious sleep. And then we will talk. We will talk then, won't we, Mama? You must stay here and keep your grandfather company.
Can't I come with you? He's so
It's
very...
such a comfort for me to see her.
It's very odd to think of you wanting your mother the way that I want you when things are difficult. Are things difficult?
Tanya!
My brothers are very well.
Good.
What are you doing, Grandfather?
Weeping. Weeping.
Are you alone?
Grandfather went to his study with Mr. Kamensky. I was trying to read, but...
It's bad news. Mother told me she has to go to a clinic to have her teeth out as soon as possible.
All of them?
Yes.
All of them? How horrible.
Oh, does it matter how many teeth are pulled? 2 or 32? Don't be English now and petty. I'm sorry. I am upset.
Ladies.
What are we going to do, Mr. Kamensky? If he comes to the clinic and discovers that Mother's doctor is Polish, there will be an outcry. That's worrying her more than anything.
Why? What's wrong with being Polish?
I have concocted a little plan to solve this problem. The arrangements are only provisional, but perhaps they're worth discussing.
Thank God someone is thinking.
Miss Laura's Aunt Florence has a villa at Mur-sur-Mer this summer. I've sent her a telegram explaining enough of the circumstances. She'll be very happy to have us stay with her. I would, of course, accompany the Count and Miss Laura.
She's an American. He doesn't mind Americans, does he?
Not in the least.
You may confirm the arrangement, Mr. Kamensky. It will only be for a week or 2. Oh, I am doing the right thing.
I look forward to our journeying together, Miss Laura.
You're very kind.
I remember Florence likes to play peculiar card games. Oh, darling, I haven't arranged this very well, have I? What will you do between Aunt Florence and my father?
Eat a tremendous amount of food and get fat.
I think Mother would like to go to the clinic now, this evening. Will you mind?
Don't worry. Daddy said I was to do everything to keep you from being upset.
Did he?
How is Daddy? Is he all right? I mean, I know he's not ill, but you've both been looking...
Nothing is wrong. What could be wrong?
A friend of mine had an uncle who went bust.
Bust?
Bankrupt. If we were bankrupt, I wouldn't mind in the least.
It is impossible for us to be bankrupt. We are exiled, but the money, the land, the oil wells, the coal mines and the railways are still ours.
There's something thrilling, though, about the idea of being ruined. Like being struck by lightning. 1 minute perfectly safe, and the next burnt to the bone.
That's the kind of thing you say when you're young.
I know that. That's why I said it, I think. To amuse you. They will be halfway there to the clinic by now. Poor grandmother.
Oh, I feel a huge weakness in my limbs.
Sit down and wait for Mr. Kamensky to find the pills. Look, he forgot his glasses. What do I look like with them on?
You are too old for this. You are too old for dressing up. You must never touch another's personal possessions when they have left the room. Especially you must never touch the belongings of an inferior.
That's odd. I can see right through them. The lenses are just glass. How odd.
Oh, remove them this instant. Allow him his harmless vanity.
I'm sorry, Grandfather.
You have found them at last.
Here are your glasses.
Thank you. I had to ask one of the servants to help me look. I'm as blind as a bat without these.
Are you?
Pills could be poisoned.
Oh, what a thing to say. Who would poison you?
I've told you, Miss Laura, we are surrounded by enemies, even here, even in Paris.
But if it is my time to die, so be it. It is useless to keep protesting my innocence. An incompetent and negligent, incompetent fool, that is the best I can claim to be.
Count, please.
Only at the very last minute did we choose the route the Grand Dukes were to take. But they knew. The terrorists knew. The facts go round in my head, round and round. A carousel, a cavalcade. I wish my head would burst. I am not incompetent. I was betrayed. Either that, of course, or I could be mad. Perhaps I blurted the secret out and cannot remember.
You must not say that word. You are not mad.
Do you think it could be one of your officials? They've been investigated.
Innocent men, everyone. I envy them. They died in the same explosion as the Grand Dukes. No one knew where the plans were kept, and yet, in the drawer, the secret drawer, I found pencil marks.
Pencil marks?
The Count believes that the route plans were stolen and the thief drew round the documents in the drawer in order to replace them exactly. Ingenious.
Yes, the man who did it was ingenious. Or I am making a theory out of some accidental scribbles.
How is your head now, Count?
Do not speak to me in that nurse's voice. Give me no more sympathy, no sweetness. Give me proof that I am not a mad old fool, for I know my heart is in torment.
Grandfather.
You are not mad. Not in the least mad.
Alexander Grigorievich. Alexander Grigorievich. Sasha, I hear your voice. I will believe. Is this my comfort to know myself so incompetent that my stupidity led to the deaths of so many men?
You must rest before our journey tomorrow. I will lower the lights.
Do that. Lower the light.
I must leave for a little while, Miss Laura. I have some arrangements to make.
Thank you. You were wonderful to him. You tried so hard to comfort him.
I did nothing.
Is he often like this?
It is a wound that of its nature cannot heal.
I must ask you a solemn question.
Yes, Grandfather.
I have finished, thanks.
Do you pray regularly that the Russian people will regain Constantinople and restore it to its true place as the New Jerusalem?
Well, no. Not as often as I should, I mean.
You've grown up in a Protestant country. You are perhaps surprised that I permitted the marriage of one of my beloved children to an Englishman.
It's probably very odd, but I suppose I never thought about it.
I had many worries at the beginning. There can never be any peace between Russia and England until we have taken India from you. But that was not the only thing that troubled me. The English are cold and afraid of extremes. Even a woman should not stay in a garden always. She must walk in the forest sometimes for her soul's sake. This I explained to your father.
And what did Daddy say?
I have often wondered if he has somewhere in his ancestry Russian blood. He understood. We often talked in those days in Moscow on many, many matters.
Will you not have another croissant, Count? The journey will be a long one. We will have to go soon.
Do you know the last words my wife said to me before she went to the clinic yesterday? Nikolai, do not fear. Remember always that what is broken on earth will be made whole in heaven.
I wouldn't worry about Grandmother. I'm sure it will all be fine.
I'm not worrying about your grandmother. Do you think my trust in God is so frail?
Miss Laura, you were going to say something else.
I was just wondering if we ought to start making our way to the station. Aunt Florence will be waiting for us at the other end, and she'd worry if we didn't arrive on the right train.
You are very sensible.
No one has ever called me that before.
Are you looking forward to the journey? Oh, to be young again and to enjoy travel. For my part, I am heartily sick of moving from city to city.
My dear Sasha, you are not old. You are vigorous. Russian men who live a pure life do not age, do not degenerate. They have proper hearts and lungs. Run down and tell Piotr that the carriage must be ready in 1 minute.
Good.
Laura, you must drink your coffee with milk. Why do you drink coffee at all?
Daddy said that when I was 18 I could. So I do. I love it, actually.
If we are not afraid of pain, why should we fear pleasure, eh?
I'll remember that. Come on, Grandfather. Get Grandfather settled in first.
I am ready.
I can manage. Thank you, Piotr. Close the door and we're off.
What is all this hurry for? Can the train not wait until we arrive?
Mr. Kamensky?
How can I help you, Miss Laura?
Sasha, what is the matter?
Nothing. It is really nothing. Only when Piotr was closing the door to the carriage, my hand was foolishly in the way.
Idiot. Stop the carriage.
Please, Count, please. The poor boy will be mortified, and truly the fault was mine, if only he wasn't such a strong young man.
Let me see.
There is nothing to see, I assure you. No blood to upset our dear young lady. Never fear.
I don't mind blood.
Of course, it's possible that I could have broken a finger. That is possible.
We will go to a doctor this instant.
No, there is a perfectly good pharmacist on the next corner. I will get out, and you must hurry on to catch your train. You must. I will rejoin you at the station if I can, and if not, I will be down tomorrow or the next day.
How can we leave you?
With a clear conscience. You must hurry on, please, Count. Miss Laura will be there to look after you. She likes adventures, and here is one for her.
Your poor hand.
Look after the Count. Goodbye, Miss Laura.
Goodbye.
It's a curious thing. Goodbye, Alexander Grigorovich. Curious to see a grown man so affected by a sore hand. He had tears in his eyes. Did you see? He was stronger in my day. Never mind. Drive on!
Dear Mummy, do you realise I haven't written you a proper letter since I left school? You're not to be cross about my appalling handwriting as I'm scribbling this on the train. Grandfather is asleep and I'm exhausted. For the last hour, he has been talking to me non-stop about shooting capercaillies in Decina. I didn't even know there was such a bird as a capercaillie, and now I know exactly how to go about killing them. But Decina sounded beautiful. The woods and the enormous silence. I do love Grandfather. Only children are that unself-conscious and sure that they're the centre of everything. He's a good man. I wish I knew what was wrong in our family. I'm not talking about Grandfather now, I mean our English family. We are so close, and yet I can't ask you why Daddy is so strange these days. I was thinking to myself last night that I wish there was another way of going down the aisle in a white dress other than getting married. I want the occasion without the consequence. That's rather a good line, isn't it? A bit like Austin, I think, though she was awfully keen on people marrying. In the end, Mr. Kamensky didn't travel with us. He hurt his hand at the last moment and had to get it seen to. What do you think of Mr. Kamensky? He looks so neat. I keep expecting him to say something surprising, but he doesn't. I think he may be secretly sarcastic or something, but he does love Grandfather. Of that there can be no doubt. I'm rambling because I've realised, of course, that I can't send you this letter. I can't ask you what has happened between you and Daddy. Even if I was wholly Russian and not English and repressed, it's not the kind of inquiry one can make of one's mother. I miss you so much. Can we show our tickets later? My grandfather is asleep.
Good morning, Miss Laura.
Do I know you? I don't know you.
What a remarkably handsome family you are. You have your mother's colouring, of course, the same hair like dark gold. And your grandfather, even in his decline, it gives me pleasure just to look at him. His proportions are so heroic. You are like works of art, but the cost of producing you is too great.
Please leave.
Be assured that I will, after I've spoken with your grandfather. Are you thinking of pulling the communication cord? Let me urge you not to do so.
Have you come here to hurt him?
Only with words. You will permit me to sit down? Wake him, please.
Grandfather. Grandfather.
Do you recognize me?
Yes, I recognize you. Your father was a noble, a lawyer, and my trusted friend. But you are here to assassinate me, I assume. Laura, you must leave immediately.
Stay seated, Miss Laura. I have not come here to kill anyone. I am not an active member of my group, not in that way. My name is Shubinov. When I was a young man, your grandfather was a hero to me. He taught me to ride, to shoot, even one summer how to dance. You need not fear me now.
Fear you? Your father didn't beat you enough when you were a boy.
I thought you had something to say to my grandfather. If so, please say it and go.
To sit here before this man to say the things that I must say, the whole thing is inconceivable, inexpressible. Look, why are we enemies? You are a man of sense and honor. Tell me why you are so willfully blind to the dirty tricks of that nasty fool, the Tsar.
Laura, even the filthiest words cannot defile the Lord's anointed.
The Tsar lied to you. Listen to me. He told you that he was convinced of your innocence. He told you that he believed and trusted in you and that your disgrace was due to your fellow ministers and that he never doubted you. You believed him. I know you believed him. I read every word you wrote.
You have read my diaries?
Every pitiful word.
For years I suspected a conspiracy, a spy, someone who read my correspondence and called myself a madman for those fears. Now I know it's true.
What if I was to tell you it is still going on here and now, that you are spied upon here and now?
Impossible.
I have seen a letter from Baron Roller, your oldest, dearest friend, telling you that he was not allowed to visit you when he came to Paris last month. I have seen that letter.
Impossible.
I tell you this, old man, old friend of my father, that in your own house, in your own room, you are watched night and day.
Oh.
You have a spy in his household. Oh, that must make you very proud. Have you come here to gloat, to boast about your cleverness?
No, he has not come here to do that.
I will explain why I'm here. I will explain everything. First, I will ask you, do you know the name Gorin? Do you know the man?
I know the name from our police records. A terrorist.
He is a wonderful man. Wonderful. Not one of our best thinkers. He is not a theoretician. But as an organizer of our practical affairs, incomparable, inspiration.
What are these practical affairs? Bloodshed and murder.
They are not murders, but surgical operations designed to cut out the cancer that is consuming Russia.
That is a disgraceful thing to say.
This is not the time for emotional outbursts, Laura. Tell me more about this Gorin, this wonderful man. It was he, I assume, who has placed a spy in my household. What quarrel do you have with him now that you come to me?
Because, my dear Count, we are in the same dilemma as you. You have a Judas, and we, it seems, have a Judas as well. We share the same problem. Someone is betraying our best people to the secret police.
Laura, my dear, do you have any chocolate? I need something sweet in my mouth.
Oh, you laugh.
Yeah.
Vesnin is shot. Potapenko and Komissarov are in Siberia, and you laugh.
Yeah.
Oh, those proud and noble souls walk in chains, and you laugh.
Yeah, certainly I laugh. And if I had a bottle of champagne, I would drink to their misfortune.
Ah, see, even your own granddaughter is disgusted by your words.
I am not disgusted. I am disgusted by both of you. I'm going to get some chocolate.
Yeah, you do, yes.
Another 2 carriages along for the restaurant car, sir.
They're as bad as each other. It's horrible.
Can I help you, miss?
No, thank you.
You look lost. Have you forgotten which is your carriage?
Look, I'm not being rude, but would you mind not talking to me at the moment? My head is aching.
Oh, I could fetch you a glass of water.
No, thank you.
Or something more reviving.
Excuse me.
Are you travelling alone, miss?
Do you have any chocolate?
Chocolate? We don't carry chocolate. But I'll get you some at the next station if you like. It would be a pleasure.
It doesn't matter. I'd better go back to my grandfather.
Oh, that's a pity.
Thank you for all your help. Goodbye.
I must make another revelation.
I couldn't find any chocolate, Grandfather.
You must not interrupt me, Miss Laura.
It is a bad habit with the young. I have commented on that often.
Listen, I know, do not ask me how, but I know that all the while you have been in exile, you have been under the constant scrutiny of the Tsarist police. Every document of yours that we received, they received.
What a dirty world you live in.
Who could be the Tsarist spy? I suspected Kamensky. With Gorin's approval, I searched his room. What a ninny. A diary full of pious nonsense, icons all over the wall, and he is an educated man. Gorin was sure he was not the man. Besides, was it likely there were 2 spies in the one household? So then I insisted on knowing the name of our man. He must be a double agent. In fact, he must be the traitor I knew was in our midst. That was the only explanation.
And did Gorin tell you the spy's name?
Yes. He gave me the name of one of your grandfather's many dependents, one of his charity cases. Charity, the word itself is an insult. The day is coming when it will all be swept away, your charity, your arrogance.
You see from the way this man is speaking how much his conscience troubles him. Tell me the name.
Bear.
Oh, yes.
I followed him home. In my pocket was a revolver. I found him sitting in his garden. A look of the most stupid complacency on his face. His wife was talking, and he did not even turn around to speak to her. Everything he wanted, she fetched for him, and he didn't so much as favor her with a glance. I thought, so, this is the man, this stuffed piece of pomposity. I waited till his wife went indoors and walked up to him. I walked with the gun in my hand openly. He stared at me, but made no move, no sound. I had then to admire his courage. He spoke. He said, "Hello, is there someone there? Forgive me, my friend, for I am blind."
Blind, but not as blind as you, poor fool. He is a gentle Christian soul.
And I nearly shot him. Instead, we spoke for hours. Hours! And then in a daze, I returned to Paris. I went straight to Gorin and told him what I had discovered.
Was that wise?
No, Miss Laura, it was not wise. He questioned me closely. Could I be mistaken or deceived? Who, I asked him, could keep calm when a man with a gun walked towards him, his purpose clear upon his face? Besides, I had talked to Bear. His was a soul suffused with light.
And you would have shot him on Gorin's instructions.
Last night, I told Gorin to his face that I still suspected Kamensky. I begged him to tell me if Kamensky was ours or theirs. He laughed and said he was no one's. No one's! It was then I told him that I was not the only one who suspected Kamensky. I was due to meet a comrade next day at the Café Viborg who had interesting information to impart. This morning, I watched your carriage leave on the way to the Gare du Nord. I watched a man jump down at one of the intersections. I saw him hurry across the road. The meeting with the invented comrade in Café Viborg was for 10 o'clock. I knew at once my riddle was answered. It was Gorin that I saw, but it was also Kamensky, for they are one and the same person, and you and I are both deceived. You and I are both ruined.
Sorry, I wasn't expecting a tunnel just then.
Ruined. How long has it been?
We'll be out the other end soon. Don't be so impatient. How do you plot and plan anything if you're this impatient? Describe Gorin to me.
Dark, Slavic, a real Russian. Handsome? No. For such an extraordinary man, ordinary.
Kamensky is a short man.
Gorin is not short. He's the same height as I am.
You are a short man.
You are so tall. You look down your nose at everyone.
Oh, thank heavens. I don't like the dark.
It is a lie. All this is a lie. Am I expected to believe the word of a man who has portrayed the ideals of his own father?
It is the truth, Count.
It is for God to determine the truth and for us to obey his commands. Now, how can I hear the voice of God with all this chatter? In my affliction, O Lord, I cry out to you. Leave me, both of you. A fox, a sly, evil fox, gnaws at my entrails.
Oh, I pity you.
Oh, pity yourself, you idiot. For you are a dead man. What will Gorin do now? He will tell all your comrades that you have turned traitor. At this moment, no doubt, some innocent fool has been handed a gun and told to execute the will of the revolutionary movement by putting a bullet into your brain.
I had not thought of that.
There is no choice. I will go back to Russia and proclaim my folly. My trusted friend Kamensky is the man who killed the Grand Dukes. My disgrace was all deserved. Leave me for a moment.
I'm not leaving you, grandfather.
We will be in the corridor, my dear Nikolai Nikolaevich. Your grandfather needs a moment. Let him think. Let him pray. How stunted their landscape is, how lacking in largeness. We have forests in Russia that take weeks to cross.
Is there no one you can trust?
I have told the only man I trust. It surprised me that in the end it was your grandfather.
What do you plan to do?
He is right. I am a dead man.
You look so tired. I bet you haven't eaten properly in days. How can you think properly when you are hungry?
I can't think properly, but I can think enough. I am not the only dead man who at this moment breathes. Gorin, Gorin. He will die by my hand. This hand.
Don't be so melodramatic.
It is not melodrama, Miss Laura. I must work myself up to do what I must do, that is all. Now near the next station. I will get out and return to Paris. You will continue on your journey, and we shall not meet again. Miss Laura, I would like to kiss your grandfather farewell. Would he permit me, do you think?
Oh, Mr. Shubinov, don't do this terrible thing. You'll never get over it.
No, I won't. Oh, Gorin, my friend, my dear friend.
May I see your tickets, please, sir?
Mine is here.
My grandfather has mine. He's in the compartment at the end.
After you, miss.
Oh, must I get it now? Very well, but he won't be pleased with you.
I'm here to inspect tickets, miss, not to please people.
Bravo! You see, Miss Laura, the independence of mind that produces such a reply. No servility, no pandering, merely a forthright declaration of purpose. Let me shake your hand.
Which carriage is it, miss?
Come along, Mr. Shubinov, please. Oh, what has happened to Grandfather?
Oh, he's tired. He's sleeping.
Oh, look at him. Look at the colour of his skin. Mr. Shubinov, he looks so ill.
Tickets, please.
I'd forgotten how old he is. The shock. It is terrible that he should have had this shock.
Tickets, please.
Must you keep saying that? Can't you see this man is sick, ill, old?
The tickets are in his wallet.
Ah. Thank you, miss. Good day.
Graceless imbecile. We will all get off the train at the next station. There we can get medical attention for your grandfather.
Yes.
You can get medical attention for your grandfather. I must go. I am on a mission that admits of no delay. How will you manage a young girl in such an emergency?
Very well, I imagine. I'm not helpless. The women in my family on my father's side are very modern. My father's sister went to Girton.
Yes? What is Girton? We are talking nonsense because we are faced with a crisis. Oh, why am I so weak, so impractical, so distracted?
All we have to do is get him off the train. I can manage from there.
But I am not thinking of your grandfather. I am thinking of Gorin and how I must kill him.
Don't keep saying that. How can you keep saying that?
I must say it in order to believe I will do it. Here is the station.
Yes.
We will ask the porter to fetch the luggage. I will get him to his feet.
Grandfather?
Now you get to the other side. Put your arm. Yes. Now, slowly. He's walking. We must endeavour not to draw attention to ourselves.
You are the oddest man I have ever met. Our bags are in that compartment. Could you...
Certainly.
There's a bench. Thank God. Miss Laura, I have conceived in our short acquaintance the most immense respect for you.
I'd rather you didn't make a speech about it. Thank you.
For that reason, I have the selfish desire to leave a good impression of myself with you.
His colour is returning, don't you think?
The Count is an old man. His time is nearly over.
I must find a station master, somebody.
Listen. I must kill Gorin for your sake as much as my own. I had no idea that you would be travelling with your grandfather. Gorin would have sent someone to the Gare du Nord this morning. He will know I travelled with you, and how could he not guess what we talked about? Now I must think of how to save you.
I will telegraph my father. He will come and sort everything out.
Your father?
Why are you looking like that? What's wrong with telegraphing my father?
Do you know where he is?
He's in London, of course. Where else would he be?
Forgive me, I must have misunderstood something. I'd heard...
Go away. Go away at once. My grandfather and I are not the kind of people who need the protection of a murderer, if that's what you're determined to be. You have harmed us both. All you wanted was to be sure that Kamensky was Gorin. What does it matter if he is? My grandfather is finished with politics. So what if some nasty little man reads his letters? It's horrible, but what does it matter? Now you have made us both into targets for these lunatics. One day, perhaps, I'll be sitting having a cup of tea and someone will shoot me, like a pheasant.
A peasant?
God, you're infuriating.
I am a revolutionary. Is there no place in your world for idealism?
People are beginning to stare at us. For heaven's sake, why not just get a boat over to England? Change your name, get a job, forget all this.
You are a good, generous girl. I must do what I must do without hope for myself. Hope is an angel without wings. My grandmother used to say that. Miss Laura, farewell.
I didn't mean to shout at you.
The train back to Paris will be here very soon. I am writing down for you the name of the hotel I will be staying at. It is in Les Halles. It has a telephone. If you wish to speak to me, ask for Monsieur Baraton.
I want you to have this money. You must spend it on food, not on anything else.
I would like to tell you that I do not need your money, but I do need it. I need to stay alive for a little while longer. It is not the gun that is the weapon, but the man who is prepared to use it.
There's your train.
Allow me to say one final thing to you.
Kiss my grandfather and go.
The saint... Miss Laura.
Go, go, go. Hurry up or you'll miss it.
Sophia.
Oh, thank God you are better.
Tanya.
No, it is me, Grandfather. It's Laura. You are fine. You felt a little unwell on the train.
Did you hear it? Tell me that you heard it.
What?
The last trumpet. You heard the trumpet. Tell me.
It was the signal for the train to go, I think. You were asleep, dreaming.
Look at the clock. The hands no longer move.
It's probably broken. This doesn't look like a very large town. Are you better? Don't be ill, Grandfather.
God have mercy on our souls.
Perhaps if I could be of some assistance.
Who are you? Are you a friend of Gorin, of Kamensky? Have you come to look at my poor grandfather and make your report back?
Those names are not familiar to me.
I'm afraid we'll have to move the old gentleman.
My father is a British member of Parliament, and this is Count Dyakonov, my mother's father. He was Minister of Justice in Russia until recently. One of my uncles was an ambassador here 5 years ago, Dyakonov. Naturally, we have our papers to prove this.
Do not distress yourself, my dear young lady.
Do you have relatives in Paris? Someone will have to take charge of the arrangements, that's all I know.
Arrangements?
After we've got the body moved. For the funeral, miss.
Oh.
I'm sorry to be so blunt.
Well, I can't claim to have seen as many bodies as some in my profession, but I can assure you the old gentleman is not dead. If I could take one of his hands... thank you. Yes, a pulse. Faint, but a pulse.
Who is this person?
A doctor, Grandfather.
You have had something of a turn, sir. There is a very excellent hospital nearby.
Tell these people that it is my intention to return to Paris on the next train. I cannot go to a hospital. There would be nuns there. Catholic nuns.
Yes, of course. I understand you are exiles from Russia. Well, sir, let me assure you that the spirit of Voltaire is not dead. No, indeed. There are many freethinkers in France.
What is this man saying?
Shh, for heaven's sake, he hates Voltaire even more than he dislikes the Catholics. He's a very devout member of the Orthodox Church.
What evil the Catholics have wrought upon Constantinople that was Byzantium the Blessed. Who can forget the Fourth Crusade?
He'll have to be moved. We can't have delirious people on the platform.
He's not a bit delirious. It's just how he talks. The Russians have their own way of going on. I mean, French people can talk for hours about Napoleon, can't they?
What exactly happened to make him ill on this occasion?
He met someone on the train. None of that matters. Oh, look at those people over there. What monsters to stare at a sick old man so.
My dear sir, let me suggest we take you to an hotel. very near to here. I myself will accompany you and will arrange for the best nurse in the district to attend you.
No nuns.
My word of honor. Now, my dear young lady, you must telegram your family. The station master can see it is sent immediately.
My mother is with my grandmother, but she's sick in hospital. I can't ask her to come. She's so unhappy already. I could telegraph my father.
I think perhaps your father might be the best person in the circumstances. He is very ill, your grandfather.
The hands of the clock are moving. I am not dead.
Come along, Count Diakonov.
Thank you, sir.
Do not thank me, thank your pretty granddaughter. How could a gentleman resist so charming a young lady in distress?
Insolent puppy.
We are nearly there, grandfather. Nearly there.
I sent for two of the strongest men in the town to lift him up the stairs and into the hotel.
I can walk.
I am in charge now, Count, and you must obey me. Men?
Oh, sir. You do the legs, and I'll manage the head.
Here is something new to be reduced to the condition of a wardrobe.
You must forgive the Carstairs, madame. The good doctor. Good afternoon, Professor Sangretti, and good afternoon. The good doctor had probably forgotten that tonight the most important ball of the year is due to take place in the hotel this very night. Perhaps I could have a word.
I had forgotten, but we have no choice. This man, the famous Count Diakonov, the Russian Minister of Justice, requires...
With him, then?
Yes.
A word? This is madness. There is not a free room in the building. If anything goes wrong tonight, I'll be a ruined man. I have enemies.
I will put them in the rooms I reserved. Come, ma'am. This is an emergency, and you do better if you let the cognac bottle alone. That is your enemy.
Your rooms. Excellent. This is a privilege, Count Diakonov. Please, enter and be welcome. The hotel was the palace of a nobleman in the time of Louis XV. I see you admire the staircase, madame. An excellent example of the period. Inconvenient, but it gives the entrance quite an air. It sets the tone of the place.
Why does that man annoy me by talking?
You are most welcome to my establishment. The only pity is that I'm so dreadfully busy.
The suite at the end of the corridor.
Well, let's do it quickly.
Don't cry, my dear.
I was thinking that if my grandfather was not the famous Count Diakonov, we would have been left to fend for ourselves in that railway station. Even when we are sick and dying, we are privileged.
Perhaps this is not the time for politics.
I'm too sad to laugh at that.
I have a smell in my nostrils of iron and fire. What does that portend? Hellfire. I am a sinner, a sinner.
One of the men who carried you is a blacksmith, and he is also a preacher. A very religious man like yourself.
To think this morning that I did not know that this room existed, this bed existed, on which I will draw my last breath.
Don't say that, grandfather.
Laura, I must command you to be brave and not be English. Where is my icon? I must see it, Laura. It must be near me at all times.
It's here, grandfather.
You must have a little sleep, and your granddaughter must eat. Come along, my dear. Exactly as I ordered. Chicken, salad, and some cheese. Excellent. And a little glass of still champagne.
You are very kind.
What a terrible pity that you are here in such circumstances. You should be here giggling with your friends and longing for tonight's ball. What an event a dance is for the young. Especially young, beautiful ladies.
Professor Sangretti, I must say something, even if I risk offending you. Would you please not talk to me in that way?
In what way, my dear?
I know you mean it politely. I know it's just a way of speaking, but I hate people telling me I'm young and beautiful. If I am, it has nothing to do with me, and at the moment the idea of it seems wrong. Like going to a funeral in a ball gown. I'll try and eat the food, but I don't drink wine except at Christmas.
There are times when the only sensible thing to do is to pretend it is Christmas.
I've offended you, and you are my only friend here.
No. I see you are greatly distressed, and perhaps there is more to this story than your grandfather's illness.
What do you mean?
At the railway station, you asked me the first instant we met, in a tone of great scorn and of fear, if I was a friend of Gorin or some man. What was his name? Russian.
I can't talk about that.
Your father should be here by midnight if he catches the afternoon train from London. You will feel safe then. Now, I must go and arrange for the nurse.
Thank you.
My pleasure.
Please hurry, Daddy. I'm not sure I can bear this alone.
Is that you, Laura? I have made an unalterable resolution. We will return to Paris this evening after I've had my rest.
Yes, Grandfather.
And how soothing your voice. All the women in the family have agreeable, soothing voices. You humour me very nicely.
I have asked them to make you some soup.
There is only one soup worth drinking in this world. We made it in Jatina every autumn with the carcasses of 8 different kinds of game birds. You felt the strength flow into you after only a spoonful. Laura, I ache to have the office of Holy Unction set over me.
Perhaps there is an Orthodox priest in the town.
1 is not enough. 7 unnecessary. Has your mother taught you nothing?
Don't speak harshly of my mother, please. I'm sure she told me that 8 priests were needed to perform the Holy Unction thing.
7, not 8.
Sorry, I was thinking of the game birds in the soup.
I feel your throats tugging at me, pulling at me. My mind must be clear, a bronze mirror lit by a holy candle. Tell me now what you are thinking. Hurry, hurry.
Nothing.
No, speak your fear, speak it.
I didn't tell Mr. Shubinov that Kamensky was coming down to visit us. It'll probably take him a day or 2 to find out we didn't go to Aunt Florence, that we're here. But if I had told Mr. Shubinov, then he would have stayed and tried to confront him here. Thank God I telegraphed to Father. He should be here this evening with luck.
Luck? There's no luck. Only the will of God, His providence.
Perhaps I shouldn't say anything when you are so ill.
Let me assure you that this Kamensky business is nonsense.
You mean it's not true?
No, certainly it is true. Shubinov is one of us, maddened by left-wing nonsense, but one of us. He's neither a fool nor a liar. But all these political events are inevitable and necessary. 2 trains rushing towards one another from opposite ends of the earth must collide. One must just shrug one's shoulders.
I suppose so.
Oh, God! If he had not betrayed me, I would have lived. I would never have known this room, this bed. I am destroyed, cast down, cast away. Judas! A sword has entered into my body and I cannot pull it from me, Laura.
I'd better get the doctor.
Laura, do you know what you must do?
Pray.
That is always an excellent answer. But it is your Christian duty to prevent Shubinov from killing Kamensky.
Of course, Grandfather.
Why do you say of course? It is your Christian duty and therefore a forced, extravagant act that no one in their right mind would perform. Do not say of course to me.
If you don't lie back in the bed, I will ring for the nurse.
That is the tone. No, they are the exact words that my wife Sophia would have used to me. You must cherish your husband and let him be a Russian. Oh, Our Lady, Holy Birth Giver, O conqueror and tormentor of the fierce enemy of all, the Prince of Darkness.
Here we are, soup at last. It's like a madhouse in the kitchen. Have you managed to pop in and see the ballroom, miss?
No.
O guardian of the dread path, help thou me to pass over unhindered as I depart from this earth. Terror and fear overwhelm me.
Grandfather, the nurse is here.
Don't mind me, I've heard worse than praying. You'd best leave, miss. Sit in the next room and wait for your daddy. This is no place for you. I've things to do with him that he wouldn't want you watching. Go on.
I'll be in the next room.
What a pity to wake you.
Where am... Oh, I remember.
The ball has started. You should see the ballroom. Every flower in the countryside has been pressed into service.
Is he all right?
His mind is troubled, but he's an energetic man, I can say that. He's dismissed the nurse 3 times in 4 different languages. But she knows her business. She'll stick to her post. I have taken the immense liberty of asking my niece to lend you a few trifles.
Oh.
There is a bed made up for you.
I haven't seen so many ruffles on a nightdress in my life.
She has pretty taste.
You are very kind. But I must wait up until my father arrives.
It's possible that he may not be coming tonight.
No, he would come immediately he got the telegram. I couldn't have been plainer.
He will be here tomorrow.
But you...
I think if he'd been on the Paris train, he would be here by now.
He has to come.
Please. You've been so brave. Do not upset yourself now. We all feel for you. We are all here to help you.
I can't bear it. There you are. He always knocks like that. I'm coming. Oh, thank God you are here.
How could I not be here? Tell me, is he still alive? How could I have let him travel without me?
Good evening. I am Professor Saint-Gratien.
How is the Count? You must tell me the truth.
Is this man your father?
No. No, this isn't my father. This is my grandfather's trusted and loyal secretary, Mr. Kamensky.
That was episode 1 of The Birds Fall Down by Rebecca West, dramatised for radio by Melissa Murray. Laura was played by Sarah Jane Home, Count Diakonov by John Carlyle, Kamensky by Kenneth Cranham, Tanya by Lorna Heilbronn, Shubinov by John Rowe, Edward by Hugh Fraser, the Doctor by Geoffrey Whitehead, the Countess by Frances Jeter, the Hotel Manager by Tim Munro, and the Ticket Collector, David Antrobus. The director was Cherry Cookson. The Birds Fall Down by Rebecca West, dramatised for radio by Melissa Murray, with Sarah Jane Home as Laura, John Carlyle as Count Diakonov, and Kenneth Cranham as Kamensky. Episode 2.
I want my father. Why isn't he here? Why isn't he? Grandfather is so ill.
She is upset, naturally. Sit down, my dear Miss Laura. Sit down while I explain the situation to...
Mr. Kamensky, I am the Count's personal secretary. Is he very ill?
Doctor, you must not let this man near my grandfather.
She has been under the most appalling strain. My name is Professor Saint-Gratien, a local doctor. Luckily, I chanced to be at the railway station this afternoon and was able to offer some assistance to Miss Laura and her grandfather. He had been taken ill on the train and was clearly a very sick man. He refused to go to the local hospital. That is why he is in this hotel. The nurse I engaged...
Were they alone on the train?
Yes. No, I think I did see some gentleman help them off the train. He knew the Count well enough to kiss him farewell, but then he hurried off. Strange behaviour to leave her alone with such a sick man. Miss Laura has been magnificent.
Of course.
She was hoping to see her father when you arrived. He was telegraphed immediately. I think that is why she was perhaps a little upset when she saw you.
How did you know we were here? We were supposed to be with Aunt Florence. How did you know to come here? Did you have us followed?
You must begin to calm yourself, my dear.
Yes, I must. I don't know what I'm saying.
Tell me, how sick is the Count?
Count Diakonov is alive, though I can give you no happy prognosis for the future, I'm afraid. I'm grieved to be so explicit, mademoiselle, but now you have a friend, a fellow countryman, to support you.
I'm only half Russian. Actually, I'm mostly English. My father is English.
Your soul is Russian.
What do you know of my soul?
How brave she has been. How terrible for a young girl to have to go through this experience. And you yourself, sir, you look rather pale.
Perhaps a glass of something would steady my nerves, Doctor. Look how my hands are shaking. I'd better sit down.
Where are you going? Please don't go.
I'm only going to ask one of the hotel servants to fetch some refreshments. Also, I should see how my patient is doing.
If you think it wise, tell him that I am here. Kamensky is here with his granddaughter.
Kamensky. Kamensky. Odd that your name should sound familiar. I have it, Miss Laura. You mentioned that name to me at the railway station when your grandfather took ill. You asked me if I was a friend of Kamensky, didn't you? Kamensky and some other name.
It doesn't matter about that. Please, go and see how he is.
I will not be long.
Won't you tell me what has happened?
I can't think at the moment.
I used to believe your mother was the most beautiful woman in the world. You are so fresh, so young. What can I do to help you in your distress?
How is your hand?
What a calamity that was to have injured my hand on the way to the station this morning. Well, yesterday morning by now. If that hadn't happened, I would have been with you through all of this.
Let me see it.
My hand is bruised, the muscle is bruised, but the bones are unbroken.
We should ask the doctor to look at it.
He has more to do than to waste time on my poor hand. I am perfectly comfortable. Tell me about the man who helped your grandfather from the train.
How do you know about that?
Oh, the doctor mentioned it. I was relieved to tell you the truth. Relieved that you had someone with you at such a moment. I wish it had been me. Who was he?
I don't know.
A Russian? Well, of course a Russian. He kissed your grandfather farewell. An old friend?
Grandfather was very surprised to see him.
What was his name?
I don't know. He was on the train. Grandfather made me sit in another carriage while they talked. When I went back, over an hour later, Grandfather had been taken ill.
And he never heard this stranger's name?
No.
And overheard nothing of the conversation? Did he say where he was going after he deserted you on the platform?
He said Paris. But? But I caught a glimpse of him hurrying over to the Calais platform. He was acting as though he didn't want to be seen.
Bravo! What an observant girl you are. Describe him.
Thin, middle-aged, Russian. He wore glasses like you do, but the lenses made his eyes look very large.
What did your grandfather speak of before the doctor found you on the platform?
Nothing. He was distracted. He talked about God a lot.
But you're sure this man went on the Calais train?
Oh, yes. I remember thinking he must be planning to leave the country. He had that kind of look about him. Sort of a bit as though he wanted to run and hide.
I wish I could see the Count. Has he spoken of me since he was taken ill?
Spoken of you?
Such is my weakness, such is my vanity, that I crave a sign of his esteem and affection, even in his last hours. How does he speak of me? I know sometimes even in his full health his heart would be filled with bitterness and suspicion.
How could he feel bitter towards you, Mr. Kamensky?
How kindly you speak. It is so moving for me that you show such an interest in my feelings.
To be honest, at the moment I think more about you than I do about almost anything else.
I am astonished.
You could ask me why I think of you so much, and I will tell you the truth. I hate lying. I hate deception. What kind of a person are you, Mr. Kamensky?
How can I explain myself to you? Let me tell you this. If I had not met your grandfather, God knows what would have become of me. He gave me my ideal opportunity. Do you understand me? I want you to understand me, to accept me. This is not a feeling I've had before. As a young man, like so many young Russians, I wanted a new world, a better world. And I believed we, the ardent and oppressed, could bring about this longed-for transformation into being. I loved Russia. I hated Russia. From the start, I was in the grip of contradiction. Two impulses at war, two souls in one breast. And to the world, I must present a smooth, singular human face.
I wish we could just stop all this pretense.
The pretense is necessary. Disguise is necessary, and deception. Here, on one side is, let us say, the state. Here, on the other, is the force that longs to destroy the state. Let us say, the terrorists. A man might elect to believe in either side, but the extraordinary man, the visionary, what will he do?
Leave them both alone and live quietly.
Will a great man turn away from the world? He understands that each side is necessary to the other. It is the nature of the state to repress. It is in the nature of man to rebel. Only in conflict can there be harmony. So the great man, the extraordinary man, he will be on both sides equally, yes. Thus all the facets of his complex nature are satisfied. He is the friend of everyone, and at the same time, he is their bitterest enemy.
We can always invent wonderfully interesting excuses for behaving badly.
We are both so tired. We are talking to one another as though in a dream.
A nightmare.
Listen, when the doctor comes back, I will go and see your grandfather.
Don't go.
But I will be back before you know I have gone, Laura.
He is too ill. You can see him in the morning when my father is here. Please, please.
If that is your wish. But you will allow me to sit on a chair outside your grandfather's room in case he should call for me.
I will be asleep in the next room. I'm a very light sleeper.
Then I will be protecting both of you.
Dear Mamma, I don't think I've ever been awake as late as this before. It's 4:30 in the morning and the ball only ended an hour ago. A lot of people seem to be very merry. Some of them sang on the stairway until the hotel owner, who was, if anything, in a worse condition, forced them to stop. The whole thing was very funny. I wish I could have laughed about it. Mamma, if you could see Grandfather lying there. He looks like an old stately galleon shipwrecked in the bed. But it is more horrible and less poetic than that. Everyone has been very kind, but I can't tell them what is really happening. They think we're half mad because we're Russian, and whoever heard of taking a young, beautiful girl like me seriously? So I've said nothing, even to the nice doctor. Besides, it all sounds insane. Imagine me saying the real reason my grandfather took ill is because he heard that his trusted secretary is not one but two people. Kamensky, a reactionary, Gorin, a revolutionary, and both traitors to their own side. Do you know, Kamensky even boasted of it to me tonight. Boasted in a discreet way because he doesn't know that I know. I must keep that from him. He would kill me without hesitation if he suspected that I'd heard all that Shubinov told Grandfather on the train. Oh, what a vain man he is. He has killed Grandfather as surely as if he had shot him. I am too upset to sleep. Where is Daddy? I telegrammed him immediately Grandfather was taken ill at the station. In fact, I sent 2 telegrams, one to the House of Commons and one to our house. He must have got one or the other unless he's disappeared. Run off. Is that what has happened? I keep thinking about him and what could be wrong. Have you and Daddy had a dreadful argument? Have you? I must be brave next time I see you and ask you straight out what is the matter. I hate hidden secrets and deception. I always did, but now I loathe them because of Kamensky. Who is it?
No one but me, miss.
What's happened? Is he all right?
Your grandfather's fast asleep, as you should be yourself. Lights out now, like a good girl. Your friend in the corridor is most anxious that you get some sleep.
He's not my friend. He's my grandfather's secretary.
I beg your pardon.
I didn't mean that the way it sounded. I wasn't being snobbish. Can I go in and see my grandfather?
He is very sick. Very.
I have to. I'm the only member of the family here.
Is it possible I will never see Russia again, Laura? Yes. It's certain that I will die an exile, a disgraced exile. Do you know something I have confessed to no one? I enjoy it for its own sake, for the sake of power and the deference afforded me. I relished being the Tsar's Minister of Justice.
That's understandable, Grandfather.
It is not.
Would you like a glass of water?
I will neither eat nor drink in this world again. Why does my body struggle to stay alive? Perish. Perish.
I love you, Grandfather.
Is your father here?
He's on his way.
I heard a man's voice in the corridor. A voice I recognize, but I could not remember the name.
It's not worth remembering.
You must return to Russia. You must leave these alien lands with their chance conglomerations of pagan mobs. Holy Russia, full as she is with imperfections, is still God's most precious vessel upon the earth. Do you believe that?
I love to go to Russia.
You believe that? You must believe that.
I believe it.
Who is that small man entering the room? I thank God I was spared the humiliation of being small.
It's the doctor.
Then you must tell him to turn on the lights.
Count Diakonov?
I am not a dog to die in the dark. Turn on the lights. Turn them on.
The lights are all on.
Turn on the lights. I beg you.
Grandfather?
The light.
Grandfather. Oh, please.
He cannot hear you. Come away now. Come over to the window. See, it is morning in the world. A new morning. I had come in to tell you good news. Your father has arrived.
Has he?
He is having breakfast.
Having breakfast?
He has been traveling all night.
It's cold. Why did you open the window? Poor Grandfather will be freezing.
It's an old custom. We open the windows so the soul of the dead may fly out to heaven.
He's not dead.
Miss Laura.
He's not dead. Is he?
I will go and fetch your father.
No. I will go to him.
Laura.
Have you met Professor Sangratien?
Monsieur?
Of course you have.
How is the Count? How are you?
He's dead. I'm all right. It wasn't as bad as you'd think. He talked a lot. He seemed prepared.
We must leave this miserable place at once. I must try to organize a marvelous holiday for you.
I must go to my mother. I couldn't leave her at a time like this.
Well, of course. I was thinking of you, my poor, heroic girl.
My condolences, sir.
Thank you.
Sir, I must express my heartfelt...
Thank you.
The doctor has no doubt told you how long-winded the procedure it could be getting the body of your esteemed relative released from the authorities. We would be prepared to offer very reasonable rates.
Later, my dear fellow.
I admit the place is a little less orderly than you or I might wish, but is that surprising the morning after the grandest social event in the region has taken place on the premises?
I wish to talk to my daughter. Will you do me the courtesy of leaving?
I will do you any courtesy you desire.
Allow me to apologize.
There is no necessity.
It was I who brought your father-in-law and daughter to this hotel.
I'm sure you did the best you could under the circumstances.
I will be most willing to help you with any of the formalities.
Thank you. There will be no need.
The doctor's a nice man and very kind to me.
I know, and I will pay his bill with the greatest promptitude.
This is the best hotel in the town. There was nowhere else we could have gone to.
How grown up you look.
Daddy, we must talk. Something very strange has happened.
Have you had anything to eat this morning? It's very important to eat after a difficult time. My God, are we to have no peace?
That's Mr. Kamensky.
Yes? Oh, one of your grandfather's hangers-on. What does the fellow want?
Mr. Rowan, allow me
Thank you.
to express how deep and abiding a wound your father-in-law's death is in my heart and the heart of all true Russians. How can one describe such a man?
Best not to try, I think.
Are you returning to Paris?
Shortly.
That is also my intention.
Then by all means let us travel together. You've been very kind to my little girl.
Daddy.
My daughter. She's beginning to stand upon her dignity.
You must be very proud of her. But I will not be able to avail of your kind invitation. With your permission, I will stay here and bring the body back to Paris with me. As you know, it is our fixed custom to bury our dead on the third day after death.
So, I can be back in London the day after. Good.
But surely, you will be with us for the 9th day requiem.
What is that?
It is considered very important, very.
Well, I'm sure the old man wouldn't have wanted such a fuss.
Yes, he would. We must cherish our dead, kiss them as they lie in the coffin, weep and pray over them. They need our time and our tears. He said that to me.
But I can't stay that long. I'm wanted in London. I have parliamentary duties. I'm not my own man.
There is also the consideration, I mention this, I hope, delicately, that some might draw an inference if your wife attends the requiem and you do not. Rumors of marital disharmony are hard to quash once they have arisen.
I will have to write and let people know of my change of plans.
Not now. Don't write now. Come and see, Grandfather.
I'd better get it out of the way, Laura.
What are you thinking of? You look so grave, like an angel grieving. I spoke to your mother this morning.
My mother?
Yes, she has gone back to the apartment. It was necessary to make arrangements for the funeral. She was naturally delighted to hear that your father had arrived. I was able to offer her reassurances as to your health and spirits.
I'm in torment. I always thought that was a ridiculous expression, but now I know what it means.
The day after tomorrow, I will be in Paris, by your side. Don't you know that I will do anything to keep harm and evil from you?
What can I do?
My prospects are bright. I am not a poor man. A fresh new life beckons me. I will put everything else behind.
Look at him writing away as though nothing else in the world mattered.
After all, I will enjoy the life of an ordinary man, yes, to have a home, a wife, children. How extraordinary it will be to be a father.
How was my mother? I wish I could have spoken with her. It should have been me that spoke to her.
Finished.
Miss Lawley, farewell for a little while.
It's very good of you to take the letter. It's for a colleague, care of his sister's address.
Sir.
Mr. Kamensky?
Yes?
What time will you be at the apartment tomorrow?
I will be there at 4 o'clock exactly. You may depend on me.
Oh, that's that out of the way. He's a bit of a melodramatic fellow, that Kamensky, isn't he? Now, wasn't there something you wanted to talk to me about? Some strange incident or other?
No, there's nothing to talk about.
Well, let's go and pay our respects to the old man.
I'll join you up there in a moment. There's something I have to do first.
Are you going to tell me what?
No, it's a secret. Doctor!
You must be careful not to trip, young lady. A broken bone is no laughing matter.
I'm afraid my father was rather rude to you.
A bit abrupt, perhaps.
I used to think Daddy was the most marvellous person in the world. I used to think that just by being there, he'd stop bad things happening.
Death is outside anyone's control. Your grandfather was an old man.
I don't mean about that. It's something else. And I can't ask him to help me. I can't tell him anything because he tells me nothing.
We all have our little secrets.
I hate them.
Is there anything that an old country doctor could do for you?
I want you to send a telegram for me. Don't tell anyone. Yes, I know it contradicts what I just said about secrets.
Is this a correspondence with a young man? Because I cannot...
No. It's a business matter. The man is middle-aged. You can read the telegram.
The Count died last night. My father and I returned to Paris today, Thursday. Kamensky will be there tomorrow at the apartment at 4. Why is this a secret?
It's to go to a Mr. Shubinov, I mean Baraton, at Hôtel de l'Indépendance, Rue des Nomades.
You have not asked Mr. Kamensky to send this for you?
No. I have to go. Daddy is waiting for me. Help me if you can and send the telegram. My grandfather would hate what I'm doing, but I have to protect myself. I have to protect my family, don't I?
Speak to your father about all this, whatever it is that is troubling you.
Will you send it?
Yes.
He looks peaceful.
Do you think so? I think he looks furious. Are you going to say any prayers?
I don't think he'd approve much of my Protestant efforts.
He liked you.
I liked him.
He approved of you, even though you were English. He thought you were a very good son-in-law.
We didn't see eye to eye politically.
Nobody could do that.
You must always be proud of your Russian heritage.
Heritage? That sounds like some musty old furniture. It's not my heritage. I am Russian, as much as I am English.
Our train is due in an hour.
I want to say some last few things to him in private.
5 minutes.
If you were alive, you would be furious. You told me it was my Christian duty to prevent Shubinov from killing Kamensky. Instead, I have told Shubinov exactly where and when to find his enemy. My enemy. He is so cloying, so fawning towards me. It's contempt, of course. Toying with me. How I hate his sleek head, his moustache, his neat body. He would shoot me dead without a qualm. Grandfather, for your sake, every night I will pray that Constantinople is restored to the Russian Orthodox Church. I will. I love you. No one in the world will ever be as sweet, as infuriating as you. Is that you?
You have the most acute hearing.
How long were you standing there?
Seconds only. I did not intrude upon your sacred moment of farewell.
I told him I would pray about Constantinople. Do you pray much about it?
I'm coming to be of the opinion that God helps those who help themselves.
I can see how that idea would appeal to you.
The poets say that some women are radiant. They say that as a metaphor. But in you, it is literally true. Light flows from you. Tomorrow, I will be with you at 4 o'clock.
I know. I know.
Do not be afraid. I will be there. Look, I see the vein in your neck. Dance. Calm yourself, my dear.
I have to go.
You like flowers?
Not especially.
Let me guess the kind you favor. Do you like lilies? White lilies?
No, not at all.
Might I ask why they have incurred your displeasure?
They seem so hypocritical. Lilies that fester smell far worse than weeds. Shakespeare.
Then it shall be roses. I will bring you the whitest, purest roses, yes. White roses. Will that please you?
Immensely. Goodbye.
We should do very well in here. It's a short journey to Paris. I gave the conductor a few francs to ensure that we had the carriage to ourselves. I dislike having to travel with strangers. They always insist on telling one long-winded, boring stories.
That's not always the case. I met a very interesting man on a train once. He told me an extraordinary story.
And then, of course, because of the newspapers, so many people recognize me. And that leads to an hour's compulsory gallop on their favourite political hobby horse. Laura?
Yes?
I'm sorry I was delayed on my way to you.
It doesn't matter.
I was at the House of Commons a lot this week.
I sent a telegram there as well as to home.
You did? Some of those porters are the stupidest men in the world.
Papa, about Mr. Kamensky...
We must ask your mother what would be a suitable gift to thank him for all his help.
Do you like him?
I don't feel called upon to have any particular opinion of the man. He was useful and I think should be rewarded.
Grandfather would never have talked about someone in that way, as though they were things you judge for their usefulness or otherwise.
No, he wouldn't. He was an exceptional man. I am more workaday. I hope you can forgive me for that. It's a hard experience for a parent to stand in judgment before their child and to be found wanting.
I'm tired and sad, that's all.
Go to sleep. I'll watch over you. I can do that at least.
Wake me up before we get to Paris, won't you?
My dear girl.
Oh, so you are here. You are here, my darling. It was horrible, but you endured it. You withstood it all.
I don't know. I suppose I did. It is so wonderful to see you, Mamma.
Fortunately, there were a number of helpful people there to look after her when she was on her own. I got there as soon as I was informed, of course.
Is that what you have to say to me? Dry little sentences.
It's just his way of talking. Please, Mamma.
Forgive me, Laura. I must leave this room. Goodbye, Edward.
She's upset.
How can you say something so inadequate? I must go after her. I wish you would cry or something.
I will soon, in a horrible, primitive Slavic way. It will be a pleasure. Oh, how strange, my love, that you have seen someone die when I have not. It makes you seem older than me.
Grandfather talked right until the end.
He would, of course. He would never stop talking. He is talking to me now. He is angry with me. He is telling me that I have behaved badly to my husband.
I would have thought it quite the reverse.
I will tell you something I will never tell your father. What is unbearable to me is that I am still beautiful.
Oh.
If I was old and ugly, I would bear this shame. It would not disgrace me. Do you know who it is? Her name, may God forgive her, is Susie.
Susie Staunton?
Let us talk about my father. My poor father. I loved him so. Kamensky told me he met some man on the train who upset him. Did that really make him ill?
You've been speaking to him. Oh, yes.
He phoned this morning to let us know what train you would be on. He is always so thoughtful. Tell me about the man who upset my father.
Oh, not now. How is grandmother? I haven't even asked you about her.
They have insisted that she remains in the clinic, but they are hopeful. They are hopeful. It is not toothache, certainly not in the tone Edward used. The bones of her jaw are affected, but she will be well. They are using a new thing called radium on her. Poor Mamma, in the hands of the scientists.
I know how I'd feel if anything were to happen to you.
Oh, my poor father had no priest to recite the offices for the dying. He received no absolution.
No priest would have got a word in edgeways.
Of course, Edward is really afraid that I will ruin his career by divorcing him. I will not. I will never get a divorce for the true reason.
What is the true reason?
That he let my father die in a strange place with only my young daughter there to be with him. I tried to phone in London to be sure he was on his way. I even lowered myself to phone her house, but she was not there, or would not come to the phone.
How did you find out?
A letter? A dirty, anonymous letter. If they cannot blow us up in our body, they seek to destroy our minds.
You think it was written by one of the revolutionaries? Surely they...
It was the same kind of sanctimonious language, the holy ranting and the moral outrage.
Oh, no. Do you still have it?
I burnt it almost as I read it.
am sure you are with God, Grandfather. It seems a waste of time to pray for the repose of your soul. Besides, repose is not something you ever wanted. You are with God, and that may be a strain as well as a pleasure for both of you. Dear God, why is Kamensky alive? You created him, God. It is your duty to kill him. Let him drop dead in the street. Let him collapse suddenly as he steps down from his cab. Let him die, and let poor Shubinov off the hook. A vulgar expression, but you know what I mean. Let him die, because he will die by your hand rather than by my act and Shubinov's.
Father would be pleased that so many have come to pay their respects.
Who is that old man coming in?
That's Bear. A nice old thing. Blind now, his wife has to lead him everywhere. Yes. Your grandfather had the greatest respect for Bear. The woman behind them with the hairpiece is Russian by marriage only. A German. Thank God at least that I married an Englishman.
Shh, people are staring at us.
Yes. People are shocked by our restraint.
I think it's because we're whispering.
We are not in Kensington now.
I have to go out for some air. I'm sorry. I'll be back soon. I have to go.
Oh, it's perfectly all right, my darling.
No, it's not. Nothing is all right.
Oh, Papa. Oh, Papa.
Miss Laura, why did you not call for someone to light the lamps? The curtains must be closed while the body is with us, but it is a sin to sit in the dark.
Yes, it is. I was watching the geraniums.
The geraniums?
They're so red, Katinka. So very red. The only colour I dislike is white. I won't ever be married unless I can do it in a red dress, and probably not even then.
You shouldn't sit alone in the dark, thinking such sad thoughts.
I'm so afraid of dying. I hate the thought of it. What does it feel like when a bullet enters the body? Does it hurt more than being blown up by a bomb?
But the terrorists did not hurt your grandfather.
Tell me, what time it is on the clock?
It is 4:45.
It's time, then. I have to go.
But where are you going, Miss Laura? Miss Laura!
Mr. Shubinov, please wait.
Walk away, walk away. Can't you see Kamensky at the end of the road? Now walk away. Look, he's smiling. He's happy.
Don't do this.
How I love that man. Judas. Just walk away.
No, Mr. Shubinov. Please. Please.
Watch where you're walking.
I'm sorry.
It's not as though the streets are wide enough.
Excuse me. Oh, my God.
What on earth's going on? Was someone lying on the pavement? What the devil? Oh.
Everyone is to stay put, please. No running off. Stay where you are.
Is he dead?
Who did that?
Did what?
Well, put all those roses over his face.
Nobody's touched him. I was standing not 20 yards away when he fell down. Nobody's touched him. It must have been the way he collapsed.
I wish to make a statement. I saw him walking round the corner, dressed very well, as you see, holding the roses in his hand. I thought to myself, aha, he's calling upon a lady, an attractive lady. But then he suddenly started to stagger. Drunk, I thought, and would have passed on, but then I noticed the line down his trouser leg. A dark line, and there was blood on the pavement. He slumped to the ground and brought the roses to his face as if to smell them one last time. And then he died.
How romantic.
Was anyone else in a position to see anything?
That man over there, he walked past the victim. Oh, yes. He might have seen something.
You! Can you come here, sir?
Me?
Yes, you. Now, tell me this. Did you see this gentleman being stabbed?
Stabbed?
No, I did not see him being stabbed.
Does anyone know the man? Anyone? Oh, let me get rid of these bloody roses and let's have a good look at him.
God forgive us.
What was that?
Miss Laura, go home, I beg of you.
Just a minute. No one is going anywhere. What did you say, miss?
Her father is a British MP, very influential gentleman.
Oh, yes? And who are you? We haven't had your name yet. And I want to see your papers. You're obliged to have them on you at all times.
Of course, officer. My name is Hippolyte Baraton. I'm in the neighborhood to pay my respects to Count Diakonov, recently deceased.
Oh, you do move in exalted circles, don't you?
This is his granddaughter.
Yes.
Let me help the young lady home. I fear she's about to faint. The apartment is in the building over there, 3rd floor. The name on the door is Diakonov. I will be there if you need me.
I've not finished with you by any means. We'll be up to question you within half an hour. I'll have my eye on the building all the time.
Are you going to let us go?
Come along, Miss Laura.
Yes.
Come along. Not so quickly, Miss Laura. We must not look in the least anxious.
Tell me.
Do not whisper. It looks most suspicious.
They said he was stabbed.
They were mistaken. He was shot. And I, Shubinov, had the terrible pleasure of pulling the trigger. My life has not been in vain now that I have rescued you from that abominable monster.
But there was no gunshot.
That is because I have a silencer. It is a new invention. All that is heard is a thud.
Oh.
I shot him through a slit I had cut in my overcoat. You look horrified. You are appalled to think me so cold-blooded that I cut a hole in my coat to shoot my friend.
We both killed him.
I killed him. He deserved to die. If once he'd suspected you knew the truth of his life, his lie, you would have died.
Yes.
It would have given him a feeling of pleasure to shoot you. He was the kind of man who delighted in doing things that outraged his own conscience.
He was forever telling me how beautiful I was.
Come on, this way.
What have you done with the gun?
It is in my overcoat pocket.
Are you crazy? When they come, they will search you. They will search the whole apartment when they realize we are all Russians. What are we going to do? We can't go up there with the gun. It's total lunacy.
I have my plan. You must trust me. You are in my world now. You forget, my dear Miss Laura, I am a terrorist, a trained terrorist, instructed by one of the best.
There you are, Miss Laura. The British ambassador was here to pay his respects. Your mother would not see him.
I can't talk now, Katinka.
Your father has sent a message asking you to join him at this hotel.
God, does he really think I would leave my mother at a time like this? Come with me, Monsieur Baraton. Is the small sitting room empty?
Yes, I will bring you some sandwiches and something to drink for the gentleman. I will tell your mother that you are here.
No, don't do that. Don't do anything. Come on, Vasily, in here.
Yes, Miss Laura.
So what is your plan?
I would have liked some sandwiches.
What will you do with the gun?
When the police come, they will find the gun.
What?
I have seen many an apartment after the police have searched it. They will find it no matter where we hide it.
Then why did you tell me that you had a plan?
I wanted to sit down. I'm ashamed to say I was hungry.
Oh.
I wished for one quiet moment before they arrested me. Besides, you did look as though you might faint. Listen. Tell them that you met me on the train the other day with your grandfather. Tell them that you assumed me to be an old friend of his, but you did not hear our conversation. You believed when you saw me today that I had come to pay my respects to the Count. I have come to pay my respects. They will not suspect you.
No, of course not. Being a woman, a young, pretty woman, I'm suspected of nothing, least of all brains or willpower.
I'm sorry.
Give me your coat, and I will go and find you something to eat. Do you like cake?
I love cake.
It is not right, even in the house of mourning, for you to sit alone in a room with a gentleman. I say this as an old servant of your family.
Well, I'm not in the room anymore. Don't worry about that.
I will take his coat and hang it up.
No, I'll do that. I'll put it away. You get the poor man a plate of cakes and sandwiches. In fact, bring him 2 plates. He's hungry. And tea and vodka, I suppose. Yes, vodka would be a good idea.
Your mother is alone with her dead, Miss Laura.
I will be with her directly. What are you looking at me for?
A shadow has fallen on your heart, Miss Laura. A dark shadow.
The gun. What can I wrap it in? It feels a little warm. It's still loaded. It still has bullets in it. The Spanish shawl. That would be the best thing. Besides, it's orange, and I hate orange. Where is it? There it is.
I'll wrap it up. Like putting a baby to sleep. A very wicked baby. Shush, shush. It's not a game. A man is dead. Once he was only a child and his mother loved him. Oh, Katinka, a shadow has fallen on my heart. Father.
You are looking for your mother?
No. I mean, I'm not right at this moment, Father. Though in some ways there's nothing I'd like better. I'm feeling quite nostalgic for my childhood. You know the way it was when no matter what happened, your parents would pick you up, kiss you, and tell you everything's going to be all right.
Your mother has been persuaded to take some tea.
Has she? Oh, good. The thing is, Grandfather asked me before he died. He asked me on his deathbed, in fact. He asked me if I would put something in his coffin after his death.
What thing?
I don't know. He told me not to unwrap it. In fact, nobody must unwrap it. It must simply be placed in his coffin and left there to be buried with him. I'll just pop it in now, will I?
Let me bless the object. Let me sanctify it.
I'll put it in the coffin and you can pray then. Thank you. Thank you very much. Don't be angry, Grandfather. I couldn't think of a better hiding place.
The two dearest friends I had in all the world are now dead.
Well, it's a bit illogical to cry about it, considering you shot one not half an hour ago and the other, and my poor grandfather was driven into disgrace and exile by your activities. Oh, poor Vasily, I do feel sorry for you, really.
Nikolai will understand everything now. He will understand.
I hope so. I also hope you will understand why I hid the gun you shot Kamensky with in his coffin.
You did what?
My God, if you are shocked by what I've done, you have no right to be shocked.
Shocked? I am astonished at your instinct. No, your intelligence. I know exactly what you thought. Rightly, you reasoned if the police are to search the apartment, are they likely to rifle through the coffin of an aristocrat? No. A pauper, yes. For a poor dead pauper, they would have no respect for such a man, but for a nobleman, you reasoned...
No, I didn't. I thought nothing of the kind.
The police are here. They are here. Oh, how nice it would be at this moment not to be an atheist.
The point I want to get to, Monsieur Baraton...
If you will let me finish. Now, where was I?
You were explaining to the police inspector how your grandfather had been tutor to my grandfather and to Uncle Ivan. He was ambassador here once, officer. You probably remember him.
This is all very interesting.
The Diakonovs have always been very kind to my family. Very kind. When I was a young man, I myself acted as tutor to the next generation.
That was a long time ago.
20 years ago. It was a wonderful coincidence that I met Count Diakonov on the train that day. If only I had realized how ill he was, I would never have left him. I will never forgive myself that I, a Baraton, member of a family who owes so much to the Diakonovs for everything.
What is going on? Oh, who is this gentleman?
He's a police inspector, Mamma. He's interviewing our old family friend, Hippolyte Baraton, about a terrible incident that took place on the street just now.
Do you know this man?
You must remember Hippolyte Baraton.
I was only a humble tutor.
Try to remember, Mamma, please.
Oh, of course. I know your face from photographs. I was the only one in the family not to be taught by dear Hippolyte. The summer you came to us, I was convalescing with diphtheria. Have you ever had diphtheria, officer? It is unpleasant in the extreme.
Fortunately, no. I hope you can forgive me for intruding in your time of grief.
I can.
But a man was murdered on the street below not 40 minutes since. And this gentleman and your daughter were passing at the time.
Laura, you saw a man being murdered? Why didn't you come to me immediately? This is dreadful.
I didn't see anything very much. Nothing, really.
Did you know the dead man, sir?
No, I did not know him. I saw him fall to the pavement, that is all.
Must you discuss this in front of her?
I must, madame. Monsieur Baraton, did you see anyone near him when he was stabbed?
I was preoccupied with my own thoughts. I didn't see him stabbed.
Did I detect a slight hesitation, Monsieur Baraton?
No.
A slight hesitation on the word stabbed?
It is such a horrible word. Who could say such a word glibly?
Because the dead man was not stabbed. He was shot. He was shot by someone experienced enough to need only one bullet to kill a man. Oh. Can you use a revolver, Monsieur Baraton?
I am an excellent shot. Excellent. The poor dead Count himself taught me long ago.
An excellent shot. Those are your own words.
But I can hardly be accused of shooting this unfortunate man.
I would be glad to hear why not.
Where is the gun? There was no gun on the pavement, was there? The killer must have taken the gun with him. I have not the least objection to being searched.
You may search the apartment, of course, but I would be obliged if you'd let the servants help you. They will be able to minimize any disturbance.
I regret the inconvenience, but this is a murder investigation.
And of course you will not enter the room where my father is lying. I can give you my solemn assurance that Monsieur Baraton never entered that room.
I am happy to comply with your request.
Do you know the identity of the man who was killed?
Foreign by the look of him. Middle-aged, healthy, dark-haired, but aside from that, a man of mystery. All the labels in his clothes had been unpicked and removed. There were no letters, no documents on him. We found these by the body.
A pair of glasses.
Yes, but look at them carefully.
Clear lenses.
They must have been some sort of disguise.
Oh, strange to destroy one's identity. So much more desperate a crime than suicide.
If the gentleman will come down to the police station later on this evening, we'll take a statement from him, and that will be the end of the matter.
I will ask the priest to pray for the poor man tonight. I will ask him to pray for you, too.
Very kind. I'll see myself out.
Laura, walk the gentleman to the front door. I will sit here with Hippolyte. Do you mind if I call you that?
Not at all, madame.
We will reminisce together about our beautiful motherland. Go on, Laura. Help the inspector to the door.
Oh. I wish to say...
He is less than a yard away from the door.
Your daughter, madame, your daughter has done nothing. Nothing dishonorable.
Of course she hasn't. It is insolent of you to presume I might require that assurance.
Insolent?
When you leave, do not speak to any of the servants. The police will return tonight after you fail to keep your appointment with them. They will ask a lot of questions. It is better that the servants remain as ignorant as possible.
In this instance only, I must agree that it is better for them to remain ignorant.
Ah.
Yes, you can guess what I am, what my politics are. Let me say this. The man who died was as much your enemy as mine. The man who was shot, it was Kamensky. I knew him as Godin. Are you listening, madame?
I am listening. It is hard to care as much as I should. My husband has left me for another woman.
Oh, poor Laura.
I have come to the realization that I can protect her neither from life nor from death, any more than I can protect myself.
I will leave tonight. Neither you nor Miss Laura will ever see me again.
Kamensky. My father thought so well of him. God forgive you.
It is no God.
Certainly, if you are a murderer, you must hope that. Ah. Do you wish me to stay, Laura?
I think it would be better if you didn't. Can we talk later?
You are my child, always.
I am in agony.
Yes.
I lied when I told the policeman that I was an excellent shot.
For heaven's sake, does it matter if you were boasting?
Normally, yes, I am an excellent shot. Your grandfather taught me well. He would say, think of what it must be to be a bird shot in the breast, unable to fly, unable to get to water, unable to fend off the hawk and carrion crow. If we kill these creatures outright, they die as we would wish to. If we wound them, leave them to a lingering death, we are torturers. I watched him stagger up the road, the blood splashing on the pavement. I thought, he is a wounded animal. He is innocent.
You haven't the temperament to be a killer. You'll never get over this.
What have I done to you?
Need we have killed him at all?
I was in his flat last night. I read his diary. A small thing, but I hated myself for doing it. He was planning to leave. There was a job in South America.
He mentioned that to me.
He was hoping for a new life. Some woman will weep when she hears of his death.
He had a companion.
He was in love with a girl who he had known for only a short time. He was uncertain of her at first, but in the last entry he seemed sure he would win her.
What kind of a woman could... She would have had to be the same sort as him. Capable of treachery and murder. Oh, Vasily, need we have killed him?
Before he could go disappear into a new life, he would have had to tidy up first. Yes. Who knows who he might have deemed a danger? You, certainly.
Let's stop talking about him.
He wanted to kill the Tsar. That was his big ambition. Essentially, he was a snob.
What will you do?
Oh, sleep. Sleep for weeks. Many of the comrades will be confused by what has happened. Many will blame me. Perhaps I will really have to become Hippolyte Baroton forever.
But you'll always be looking over your shoulder.
I gave Goring Kamensky's diaries to an old friend for safekeeping. He's joined a different group since the days we worked together, but he's a good man, if misguided. He's a Marxist now. What has Marxism to say to the Russian peasant? They are led by a man called Lenin. He is dull, without a spark of genius. What Russia needs are idealists, men with deep souls, passionate principles.
I can't talk any more to you. I can't listen. We've done a dreadful thing.
Do not think worse of me than I deserve.
Nor you of me.
Let my soul bear this responsibility. Say to yourself, I was only an innocent bystander.
It would be worse to lie. Goodbye, Vasily. Goodbye.
Miss Laura.
Has he gone? Your friend?
I know you'll want me to explain everything.
Poor Kamensky. He was a little in love with you.
It's disgusting.
Men are astonishingly vain. Your father sent for you. Will you go?
Of course not. Mama, do you remember I said to you once, there's something thrilling, though, about the idea of being ruined, being struck by lightning, 1 minute perfectly safe and the next burnt to the bone.
You are not ruined.
No, but perhaps I should be.
I have been thinking that I might not return to England. I will have to stay here with my mother for a while when she comes out of the clinic. And after that, what is to prevent me from going home?
To Russia?
We are at the beginning of a new time. Russia is changing. The old horrors are being done away with. The past is the past, and we are here at the start of a new century with wonderful things in store. Oh, I envy you. Half my life is over, but for you it is just beginning. Everything is just beginning. You are going to live in such a happy, happy time.
That was episode 2 of The Birds Fall Down by Rebecca West, dramatised for radio by Melissa Murray. Laura was played by Sarah Jane Home, Count Dyakinov by John Carlyle, Kamensky by Kenneth Cranham, Tanya by Lorna Heilbronn, Edward by Hugh Fraser, Shubinov by John Rowe, the Doctor by Geoffrey Whitehead, the Hotel Manager and the Inspector by Tim Munro, Katinka by Francis Jeter, and the Policeman, David Antrobus. The director was Cherry Cookson.